Okay, welcome back. Let's draw the curtain. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna tell you some more about my dating experience, okay? Because I want to acknowledge the contribution from all those ladies who kindly and generously spent time with me, okay? I would write love poems and short stories like novels, okay? Yeah, like they're very inspirational, okay, ladies? Yeah, of course. Love poems or stories, novels, okay, romance novels, okay. I used to write them when I used to date, okay. So they did hugely contributed to my writing skill, okay. If I have one, all right. I'm not saying I'm a good writer, but I love writing, okay. And I think because it's like guy like me who's not very rich, who's not wealthy, it's not easy to get a date, right? I'm not famous. I don't have money, power, fame. So guys like me, it's not easy to get a date, okay? And so then how can I possibly get a date? Yeah, be poetic. That's what I did. Okay, write love poems and love letters. So this dating experience greatly enhanced my writing skill because I wrote a lot, right? Yeah, yeah, the romantic passion, right? Yeah, I mean, we get inspired. We guys, inspired by ladies, right? Like Byron, Saul Byron, the British poet, right? Yeah, he wrote a lot of love poems, romantic poems. Okay, so novels, movies. Okay, yeah, or songwriters, the Beatles, the Beach Boys, Bee Gees, love songs. Okay, yeah, women play a huge role in art because the way God created Homo sapiens or animals, okay, uh, or through evolution, okay, if you don't like religion, okay, so it's the same thing. Science, religion, yeah, it's the same thing, okay, so there's not that much difference between science and religion, okay, if you think about it, okay, so yeah, we have evolved, okay, to be heterosexual, okay, man and woman, we guys, yeah, we fantasize. Kind of X File episode was that well, Ghost of Christmas or something. Ghost who stole Christmas, right? Yeah, they're the psychologist. Okay, they have good insights. I love psychologists. Okay, but yeah, we have some objection to psychology, their methodology and whatnot. But some of them have very good insights. Okay, so yeah, this Ghost who stole Christmas X File. Okay, Fox Mulder and Dana Scully, right? They went to this ghost house, right? And the ghost was a psychologist. Okay, so so he talked about Mulder. He interviewed Mulder, right? He counseled Mulder, right? So he said something like para-masturbatory, something like that. Okay, yeah, that's how it is with these guys fantasizing about ladies, writing love poems, novels, screenplay. Okay, songs, lyrics. It's this yearning, right? Yeah, and that's a good thing, right? Yeah, because we guys we cannot get girls. We do our best. It's a great motivator, great engine, fuel, right? Yeah, romantic passion, right? Yeah. So we'll write love letters, love poems to get the second date, so to speak. Okay. But women, they are not easy, especially when guys like us, okay, we are not money, power, fame. I mean, if somebody like Mr. President Trump, he's not single, but whatever, right? Well, whatever. If somebody's very wealthy, like Bachelor TV show, right? If somebody's very wealthy, maybe they inherited big money, or maybe they are bachelors. Maybe they didn't have any money, but they worked very hard, studied hard, and maybe they are business owner and businessman, bachelor, a lot of money. Maybe they deserve some good time. But guys like me, we don't work very hard. We don't study very hard, right? We just get by. We don't have that disposable income, but we save a penny per month. So after 1 year, we saved like 12 cents. Or maybe we save $1 per month. After a year, we have $12 extra. That's not enough, right? Okay, then let's say we save $10 per month. Okay. Okay, after a year, you have $120, right? Okay. So I have 112, I mean $120 in my savings account. Yeah, I can have a date. Let's so we go online. We have $120 savings and a dinner in a nice restaurant. For her, $30. For me, $30. Okay, $60. Okay. Bouquet of flowers, right? $20. Yeah, we can afford that once a year, right? But yeah, so it's not easy for guys like me to get a date because we don't have that much money and we are not famous. Most guys, we don't have inheritance money and we don't have a lot of money because we don't work very hard, we don't study very hard, right? We are not famous, so it's not easy for us, okay, to get a date, right? So some of us, yeah, develop this literary skill, writing love poems, short stories, to impress them more in an artistic manner. Yeah, I mean, guys like me, we go to second-hand goods store and you buy used clothing like this. We wash it in the washing machine. We dry it. Back in the days, I would also iron it. Right nowadays, I don't use iron. Okay, I just wear it. Okay, wrinkled. Who cares? I'm a single. Okay, single guy. But back in the days when I was today, yeah, I used to iron myself. Okay, yeah, no problem, right? Yeah. I used to write a lot of love poems, love letters, short stories. Okay, romantic stories, right? So it's good because we are learning something, right? Yeah. And people like President Trump or Vice President Joe Biden. I don't know about his family history, but people like President Trump, yeah, people who were born with silver spoon in their mouths, okay, they're not very smart. Yeah, his son-in-law, Mr. Jared Kushner, okay, born with a silver spoon in his mouth, right? President Trump, Mr. Jared Kushner, born rich, right? They're not very smart people. Why? Because they didn't have to study, right? They didn't have to work very hard. So they're kind of dumb, dumb nuts, right? But guys like me, I'm not sure about you, okay? We're not born rich. We had to learn things to get a job because our parents were not very wealthy, okay? We had to stand up our own feet on our own feet and learn things so that we can get a good job, right? But guys like me, I don't study or work more than I need to get, get a job, okay? So I stopped studying. I just get by. I pay my bills and that's it, okay? So. But okay, so I don't have that much money because I'm not that diligent. So I don't work very hard. I work hard enough so that I get a job and get by to pay the bills, okay? But not more than that. But I love writing, okay? Yeah, love poems, sure, yeah, I can do that. So every once in a while, back in the days, yeah, I did get a date. Kind and generous ladies, okay? Yeah, I did get dates. Not very often though. Less often than once in a blue moon, like once a year, okay? Yeah. Because some ladies are very smart and they appreciate literature, art. They appreciate my effort, intellectual effort, love poems, okay? Not many ladies like that, okay? But some ladies appreciate poems, poetry, okay? And yeah, once in a while I did get a date, okay? And they're very smart ladies, okay? So, who appreciate poetry, right? They knew I don't have any money, okay? But they kindly generously spend time with me because they are nice, right? That's all I can tell you, okay? We'll take 5 minutes break and we'll talk about something else, okay? I really thank them, okay? Yeah. All right, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? So, all right, we'll talk about something else, okay? All right. Yeah, I just want to express my appreciation of great ladies, okay? Right. Okay. Okay. So maybe I sing your song. How about that? Because we talked enough, right? Yeah. Well, talk is cheap. Life is short, art is long. That's what they say, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I can sing you some songs, right? Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Okay, what song would we sing? Let's see. I really love this phone. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty, right? It's a Motorola. It's good that I fell glacier. Because I replaced my cell phone. Okay, so it's good that I fell into the glacier. Okay. Uh, so yesterday we sang like Chad and Jeremy, British male duo, right? The Distant Shore and The Way You Look Tonight and what the other song? Or Summer Song, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me get some Toms, okay? I'm getting heartburn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we talked about romance, okay? Now we'll talk about something else, okay? So some songs that have nothing to do with romance, okay? So yeah. Why? Because we want to move on, okay? Yeah. We don't want to get too stale, right? Yeah. No, I'm not in the mood of singing anything. Let's read. Yeah, let's read Arthur Schopenhauer, okay? The world as will and representation, okay? So, okay. Yeah, he liked this British poet Byron, okay? So some random page, okay? He talked a lot of this poet, British poet Byron, okay? So in this sense, Byron says, are not the mountains, waves, and skies a part of me and of my soul as I of them? I have no idea what he's saying, okay? So, wait, let's read the previous paragraph, okay? Now, whoever has, in the manner stated, become so absorbed and lost in the perception of nature that he exists only as purely knowing subject becomes in this way immediately aware that, as such, he is the condition and hence the supporter of the world and of all objective existence. For this now shows itself as dependent on his existence. He therefore draws nature into himself, so that he feels it to be only an accident of his own being. And then Byron quotation, and then, but now could the person who feels disregard himself as absolutely perishable in contrast to imperishable nature? Rather, will he be moved by the consciousness of what the Upanishad of the Veda expresses? I am all this creation collectively, and besides me, there exists no other being. I have no idea what they're talking about, okay? These Western philosophers, I mean, I wouldn't characterize it as gibberish, it's beautiful sentences, but yeah, Immanuel Kant or Arthur Schopenhauer, these metaphysicists back in the days of German philosophy, I, I don't know what they're talking about, okay? So, but we can try to interpret those whatever stuff they're saying in their tongue, right? Yeah, in Bible, yeah, some prophets speak in tongue, right? In Christianity, kind of Southern Baptist style, okay? Yeah, blah 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 blah, whatever, right? Yeah. Have you seen this movie? Who was that actor? It's not Dustin Hoffman. No, it's yeah, this Godfather guy, one of those classical actors in American movies. What's his name? I'm saying it's not John Travolta. What is it? It's like it's a horror movie. That actor, what is his name? Okay, it's about a lake, right? I love that movie. It's Godfather. Yeah, let's. It's that actor, Godfather. Let's look him up. Okay. Who are the actors in this movie? Godfather 2. Alright. Robert De Niro. Okay. Uh, so yeah, Martin Scorsese, director, and Robert De Niro, the actor. It's a kind of scary movie, also somewhat comical. So what's his filmography? It's about a lake. Yeah, give me a second, okay? So I'll find this movie. Robert De Niro, Lake movie. Cape Fear. Yeah, that's Cape Fear. Martin Scorsese, director. Yeah. 1991. Okay. Yeah, I was in Seoul, South Korea when this movie came out. Cape Fear. Is Martin Scorsese was the director and Robert De Niro was the actor. Okay. So it was hilarious movie. Okay. So yeah, all star casting, right? And funny movie. So why Robert De Niro played this character, kind of like shenanigan criminal, okay? So he fell into the lake, and he was speaking in tongue. Okay, that was hilarious. Oh my goodness. He was drowning, okay, in the lake, and he was speaking in tongue. Okay, yeah. Why are you talking about speaking in tongue? Yeah, yeah, philosophy. Okay, Bible, prophets. They're speaking in tongue like langua. Yeah, in taco langua, right? This cow tongue, great taco. Okay, authentic Mexican taco. Okay, there's nothing like it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, language, tongue, right? Yeah, langua. Okay. So yeah, these metaphysicists like Immanuel Kant, Arthur Schopenhauer, they have this metaphysical language, right? But we don't quite understand metaphysical. I don't quite understand metaphysical language. So it sounds like foreign language, all right? Yeah, it's written in English and I understand English, but I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so but we can kind of come up with some interpretation. Okay, so yeah, the title of Arthur Schopenhauer's book, yeah, The World as a Will and Representation. Yeah, it's that kind of dualism, right? You have object and subject, right? Observer and object, okay? You're a person and an apple, okay? So this person watches an apple, an object, okay? So, object and subject, okay? Objectiveness, objective existence, and the subject, observer. Maybe his eyesight is not 20/20, maybe he's wearing sunglasses or tinted glasses in green color or red color, whatever, right? And this apple is red in color, but maybe he's colorblind, so he doesn't see this apple as having red color, okay? So, yeah, object, subject, okay, yeah, observer, observee, dualism. Yeah, we can see it that way, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know what he was talking about. Maybe something related to that dualism, subjectivity, objectivity, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know just a little bit of metaphysics and Western philosophy tradition. Okay, just a little bit, just like tensor calculus. I know a little bit about it. Okay, group theory in mathematics. I know just a little bit. Okay, Western philosophy, metaphysics. I just know a little bit. Okay, because I'm not a specialist. I'm a generalist. I know a little bit of everything. Okay. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah, maybe we just sing a song. Okay, but he's a good lead writer, Mr. Herr Schopenhauer. Okay, very good writer. Right. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, we are back. Kind and generous, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, the this book is too philosophical. Okay, it's too hardcore, and I'm not equipped with that knowledge to understand what he's saying. Okay, so yeah, let's do essays. This is what he's famous for, Mr. Arthur Schopenhauer. Though. Parelga and prolepomena, whatever. Okay, Parelga and prolepomena, something like that. Okay. Because it's more easily understood, okay? It's essays, right? So, okay. Demophiles, that does no harm and makes no essential difference. And Protestantism is, in fact, more suited to the north, and Catholicism to the south. Philalethes, it would seem so, but I have adopted a higher viewpoint and I keep a more important object in sight advancement of the knowledge of truth in the human race. So far as this is concerned, it is a terrible thing that everyone, wherever he may be born, should have certain assertions impressed on him in earliest youth, together with the assurance that to call them in doubt is to imperil his eternal salvation. I call this a terrible thing because these assertions are largely in concert with what is the basis of all other knowledge we possess, so that a certain point of view in respect to all knowledge is fixed once and for all, and if these assertions should be untrue, it is a permanently perverse point of view, and since further their consequences and conclusions extend over our entire system of knowledge, the totality of human understanding is falsified through and through by them. Why does he write like this? Okay. It's too heavy. Can it be more colloquial and conversational? It's beautiful, it's quaint, right? But the sentences are too heavy, it's too long. These philosophers, right? I kind of get what he's trying to say, okay? Yeah. Well, our interpretation, like, yeah, in humanology, okay, yeah, we have all in ourselves, in our brain, we have old knowledge, right? But when it comes to brand new knowledge, that's different from our old knowledge. Yeah, the conflict exists, okay, yeah, that will be my interpretation of what he's trying to say. I don't know. They are just too heavy writers, okay, so yeah, but I like him, okay. But his sentences are way too heavy for this Sunday morning. Is it still Sunday morning? Okay, like 11:50. Okay, but even his essay is too heavy. Okay, but I remember some of his famous quotes. Arthur Schopenhauer. Okay, he said something like, "One can be only good or very good writer only if he has some original ideas." Okay, so yeah, so he's a very good writer, okay, beautiful sentences, and I don't know too much German, okay, and I don't know Latin, right? Italian language, beautiful language, okay, but I just know a little bit, okay, like grazie, right? Thank you, that's all I know about Italian, okay. But this guy, Arthur Schopenhauer, okay, he knew about Latin, multiple languages, okay, and yeah. So I read his essay Pareriga and Prolepomena, whatever, okay, in Korean when I was a teenager, okay. But so it's translated from German, I guess, but it was still great sentences. Right? So if somebody is a very good writer, even if it's translated to different languages, it's still good, okay. I agree with him, okay. So yeah, because he have original ideas, so yeah, even if lost in translation, right? Yeah, it's still good, okay. Because he got good ideas, okay. So okay, so that's Mr. Schopenhauer. Let's go to Mr. Immanuel Kant. The critical purism. That's a tough one, right? Yeah. The true transcendental concept of infinity is this, that the successive synthesis of units in measuring a quantum can never be completed. This quantum therefore contains a multitude of given units which is greater than any number. This is the mathematical concept of the infinite. With this in the footnote, okay. Hence, it follows with perfect certainty that the on an eternity of actual and successive states cannot have elapsed up to a given the present moment, and and that the world must therefore have a beginning. With regard to the second appearances, but the form of appearances themselves. Space, therefore, cannot exist absolutely by itself as something determining the existence of things because it is no object at all, but only the form of possible objects. Things, therefore, as appearances, do indeed determine space, that is, impart reality to one or other of all its possible predicates, magnitude, and relation, but, on the contrary, space, as something self subsistent, cannot determine the reality of things in regard to magnitude or shape because it is nothing real in itself. Okay, okay. Space, therefore, whether full or empty, it is easily seen that what we wish to say is that empty space, insofar as it is limited by appearances, that is, empty space within the world, at least, does not contradict transcendental principles and may therefore, as far as they are concerned, be admitted, although by this its possibility would not at once be asserted. That's footnote, okay. Can be limited by appearance, but appearances cannot be limited by empty space outside them. Yeah, metaphysics and physics, right? Yeah. Mr. Immanuel Kant. Yeah, beautiful sentences, okay, but I don't. It's too heavy, okay. I mean, we kind of understand a little bit what they're trying to say, okay. The way I take it is, yeah, it's Galilean relativity, okay. There's an object, another object, okay. We cannot tell the difference with object A standing still, object B going that way, or object B standing still and object A going the other way, okay. There's no difference, okay. Well, I'm kind of influenced, prejudiced by this Galilean relativity, okay, so yeah. They're good writers, okay, I get it, okay, and they're very interesting, okay. Physics and metaphysics, okay, yeah. But I can kind of tell why Immanuel Kant, who was before the time of Arthur Schopenhauer, okay, yeah, Immanuel Kant by far more famous around the world than Arthur Schopenhauer, okay. Arthur Schopenhauer is very controversial figure, okay, but yeah, you have Kant, Schopenhauer, then Nietzsche, right? In time, right? Mr. Freud, yeah, he was huge fan of Mr. Arthur Schopenhauer, but we don't really count Mr. Freud as a descendant of Abraham, the lineage, right? The family tree. Because Mr. Freud, he's bad, okay, so he asked the right question, okay, what's the dream? Yeah, but he didn't get it right, so we count Mr. Freud, Mr. Karl Marx, Mr. Einstein, we count them out, okay, of this descendant of Abraham. Although Kant, Schopenhauer, Nietzsche, they're not Jewish. I don't think so. I think that's just Germans, okay. And the three Jewish scholars, yeah, Freud, Marx, Einstein, they are Jewish, German Jewish, but they are not descendants, metaphysical descendants of Abraham. They're just shenanigans, okay? Because they misled people. So many people in the world for a very long time. They gotta go, okay? But that's my opinion, okay? Sure, yeah, ignorant opinion, okay? Yeah. Ignorant and arrogant opinion, alright? It's not humble, it's not knowledgeable opinion, but very ignorant and arrogant opinion. But still, an opinion nonetheless, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, this phrase "grass so sorrow," yeah, it came from the movie, martial art movie, okay, American movie. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. I have that DVD, okay. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, okay, yeah. Huge fan, yeah. Great movies. And yeah, great this music too, right? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And maybe we'll do some martial arts. Sure, yeah. Yeah, philosophy books, they're too difficult, alright? I mean, we can interpret it in our own way, more secular way. But what they're saying, yeah, it's too heavy sentences, okay? So, it's kind of exotic, otherworldly experience. Yeah, it's translated to English from German language, right? Yeah, it's interesting, something different, right? That's why we bought those books, okay, from Amazon, right? So we'll take 5 minutes break and maybe we'll do some martial art, okay? So yeah, okay, yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Mortal Kombat, very good martial art movie. Yeah, they talked about this great sorcerer, right? Yeah, that's where it's from, okay? Yeah. Okay. Let me grab my cell phone. I don't know where my cell phone is. Where's my cell phone? I got this brand new cell phone. I lost it. Oh my goodness. Where's my cell phone? Oh, right there. Okay, okay. Right. I got it. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we can do martial arts, of course. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's grab nunchuk. Okay, so. I'm so lazy. I don't want to stand up. I want to sit down. Okay, so yeah, nunchucks. Yeah, is. I don't like Bruce Lee very much. Mr. Bruce Lee. He's like, you know, I don't like him very much. Okay. He's ultra interracialism. He's ethnic guy going after beautiful young white girl. Okay, so yeah, I don't like him. Okay, he's ultra interracialist, but I do acknowledge his contribution popularizing nunchaku, nunchucks. Okay, traditional Chinese weapon. Nunchaku, that's Japanese pronunciation, but yeah, nunchuk is Chinese weapon. Okay, it used to be a scythe. Okay, yeah, like cutting down all these stalks of rice stock. Okay, in the harvest time, right? That's what yeah used to be agricultural tool in China. Okay, but some martial artists took the cue and they developed it into a martial art weapon. Okay, so yeah, I'm not very good at it. Okay, yeah, there are other people in the, you know, YouTube, whatever, anywhere in the world. Okay, yeah. So Bruce Lee, he does this frontal grip, but we don't like frontal grip because frontal grip, the hinge point is pinky finger, which is very small and weak. Okay, yeah, we rather use back grip because that's more powerful. Okay, because hinge point is the thumb, which is bigger and thicker and stronger, and also index finger. Okay, yeah. So yeah, yeah, he does this stuff, right? Yeah, but that frontal grip. Okay, so we don't do that. Okay, we really use back grip. Okay, like right? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's that. Okay. But what we like about nunchucks is very versatile weapon. Okay, it's wobbly, right? So if you can handle nunchucks, you can handle any weapon. Okay, because nunchuck is very difficult to learn. All right, it's so wobbly, right? It's very difficult to learn and get used to. Okay, but once you master nunchuck, you can handle any weapon. Okay, so I'm not that good at it. Okay, so I read this news article. There's this lady in her 60s, okay? And there's a home invasion, and there's this guy in his 60s or 50s, whatever, okay? So she fended him off because she has been training in Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, which is great martial art, okay? And then this guy went to other apartment, maybe senior housing, okay? So she followed him to protect her neighbor, okay? And what she did, lady in 60s. I read the news article a couple of weeks ago, okay? She elbowed his sternum, right? Right this, okay? And then he got knocked out. Okay. And she also bent his finger the other way, and he was screaming. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, yeah, martial art. Females should learn martial arts because there are bad guys out there. Okay, so it works. A lady, what state was that? Maybe California, something like that. Okay. Lady in her 60s. This guy, how old was he? I don't know, maybe in his 60s or 50s, I don't know, okay. It's a guy and lady in her 60s with jujitsu, Japanese martial art. Yeah, she kicked his kaister, right? That was very cool. Okay. Yeah, so ladies should love martial arts because there are bad guys out there, okay. So, okay. She did not use any weapons. Ladies, her age was like 65, something like that. Okay, the guy maybe in his 60s or 50s. I don't know. All right, but he was a guy and she was a lady. Okay, but she kicked his Kaiser twice, not once. Okay, when he came to her apartment, yeah, she did some judicial. Okay, so he went away, but he went to another lady's house, like next door, and she followed him and kicked his Kaiser again. Okay, and from this news article, they say he screamed. Ah! Okay, martial art works. Okay, you don't always have gun. Okay, I mean, if you have a gun and you shoot a guy, okay, yeah, lawsuit, okay, BLM, whatever, right? It become a mess. But martial art, Chinese, Korean, Japanese martial arts, okay, it's not fatal. We're just giving them friendly warning. No broken bones. Some pain and suffering, physical, okay. No injury, okay. No permanent injury whatsoever, okay. So yeah, some American film critics they wrote about Mr. Jackie Chan's martial art movies. No blood, no sex, okay. Just some friendly warning, okay. So nobody dies. Traditional Chinese kung fu movies, okay. No broken bones either, okay. Just some friendly warning, okay. So yeah, that's that, okay. Yeah. So my martial art works, okay. It's good exercise. It's fun. It strengthens your body and your spirit, your soul, right? Yeah, like very spiritual. This Tai Chi, this air elements, right? Great with joints, okay, bones and muscle, flexibility and balance, right? Yeah, it is great. Yeah, self defense. But when it comes to self defense, right? In humanology, okay, I mean, martial arts, we do it for fun as a cardio exercise, right? But when it comes to self defense, okay, I can only speak for men. I don't know about women's point of view because I'm not a woman, okay? But when it comes to guys, yeah, if you are a smart social person, if you have good people skill, you can always talk out of the situation, right? Yeah. And some guys out there have some attitude, right? But like Mr. G just said, okay, yeah, be nice, okay. If they talk dirty to you, yeah, what do I do? I listen, okay. Yeah, you had some bad day, okay. Yeah, maybe you are angry at something or angry about me, whatever. I listen, okay. Yes, I be all yours, you all ears, okay. Talk. I listen, okay. Yeah, fine, okay. Then he talked enough, right? Or she or he talked enough. Yeah, yeah. There's some bad days. Okay, yeah. I donate my copium to you, my happiness to you. Okay, you have some bad day. Okay, so you complain. Okay, you insult me. No problem. Yeah, I take it. Okay, so because it's about love, Christianity, Jesus, right? It's about love. Okay. Yeah. Turn the other cheek. Right. Whatever. Right. Metaphysically speaking, I mean, if nobody come at me physically, okay. Back in the days when I was in elementary school, not elementary school, but middle school, okay. Yeah, these bullies, right? But yeah, I kind of deserve that because I was lazy, right? But nowadays, yeah, they don't come at me physically. No, just metaphysically. Yeah, they complain about me. Okay, insult me, offend me. Yeah, what do I do? Yeah, talk, listen. Okay, I listen. You talk. Alright? You are the actor. Say, I give you center stage, right? I'm an audience. Go, yeah. I'm all yours. I'm all yours. Okay, I'm an audience. You're prima donna. You're in limelight, spotlight. Okay, yeah. If it means anything to you, I'll be audience. Okay, talk. I listen. Yeah, you call me out. Yeah, you call me on these names. I should go back to Korea. I'm not American enough, right? Yeah, I'm self-serving, wrong for politics. I have no chance of winning. Okay, I write these articles. Nobody gonna read it. You failed. Oh yeah, sure, fine. Okay, yeah, I listen. Okay, yeah, just talk. Okay, vent out your feelings. Okay. After that, they're satisfied. Okay, so okay, thank you for comments. Okay, thank you for your criticism. I appreciate your freedom. Okay, yeah, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Okay, yeah, and they're satisfied. Okay, so no bones broken, no violence. Okay, I because I tolerated somebody who disagree with me. Okay, my anti-LGBT ideology, my anti-ultra-intellectualism, my anti-tattoo piercism, my anti-sugar fetishism. People object, and sometimes they're angry, right? So they tell me some mean words. What do I do? I listen. I tolerate. Yeah, no problem. Because I'm Jesusian. I love Jesus. I learn from Mr. Jesus Christ. Love enemies. Turn the left cheek, right cheek, metaphysically speaking. But so they don't get physical, okay? They just talk. I listen, okay? After 5 minutes, they're satisfied. They go away. I pray for them, right? Then I move on. I forget about it, okay? So that's why I'm always happy, okay? Mr. Jesus, I think he's key to the happiness, okay? I do believe that because it worked for me. Most likely it will work for you or any other people, okay? Love your enemy, yeah, turn the left to right, metaphysically speaking, okay? So it never elevated to physical level. Because they're angry, they wanna say some things, mean things, insult me, offend me intentionally. I hear them out. After that, I let them go. I go away. I pray for them. And that's it. Right? I do believe Mr. Jesus Christ. Mr. Jesus is the Christ, salvation, savior of the world. I think Mr. Jesus is the key to the happiness. I really think so. Okay. From my own personal experience, it worked every single time. So yeah, I never got into physical fight. No, because when somebody's angry at me, they talk to me, right? They offend me, insult me, even some race. Oh yeah, you should go back to Korea. Okay, you're not American. You don't belong here. You are not American. You are not Alaskan. Get out of here. Go back to country, your own country. Okay, go back to Korea. I was like, okay. Yeah, that's your constitutional right of freedom of speech, freedom of religion. opinion, ideas. Okay, yeah, I respect that. Okay, yeah, yeah. You anti-LGBT, anti-tooth piercing, anti-marijuana, anti-sugar fetishism. You're against freedom. Go back to Korea, where there's no obesity, no tattoo piercing, no marijuana, no LGBT. Go back to Korea, huh? Ah, okay. But I tell you this, okay? If you let me talk. No, stop talking. All right. So you never get to the physical level of elevation, violence. No, because I listen, okay? Yeah, they insult me. It does hurt my feelings, okay? They call me names. It does hurt my feelings, but yeah, I can take it, okay? So you never elevate to physical violence, okay? I neutralize the situation metaphysically. Tolerance. Like Jesus Yan, Christianity, turn the left cheek, right cheek, okay, yeah. Metaphysically speaking. Yeah, just verbal, okay, yeah, they say things that I don't want to hear, yeah, I just take it, okay. But they're angry at me, right? Yeah. I just listen. They're satisfied, okay, because, and after all that, they start to like me because they realized I'm a good listener, right? Yeah, they say things, I don't say anything, okay? They say things to me, I don't object, I just listen for 5 minutes, right? Do my campaign trail months ago, okay? I just listen and listen and listen, okay? They insult me, offend me, some racial jokes, whatever, okay? Some others, okay? Yeah, I listen, and after that, they start to like me. Why? Because they realized I'm a good listener. Okay, maybe some of them even voted for me, right? So part of being, campaign experience, running for office, being a politician, I became a better person, right? Because I learned how to communicate with people, how to listen to people. It was huge plus in my character building, okay, personality growth, right? Yeah, very positive experience. Okay, it's been 1 hour. We'll stop and restart, or maybe I'll just go to bed. I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.